How to get a FIFO job with no experience. This video is going to be the exact steps I took to get this job, and it's going to answer, I would say, 97% of the messages that I'm getting are all going to be answered in this video. So yeah, everyone messages me, tune in. So I am you pretty much like a couple of months ago. I was just in Ireland, wanted to go to Australia, and heard about these FIFO jobs online about how you can go to the mines and make shitloads of money and then just use that to fund your travels or whatever. So that was the plan. Looked it up on YouTube, looked it up on Google, and then started to like sort of dive deeper into it. And I was like, fuck, that actually looks mad. And I was like, shit, I have no experience, how am I gonna get in? And then I just sort of made like a step-by-step game plan on how I was going to do that, and it worked. So use me as a case study. I am someone not from Australia, obviously, and so you can be from anywhere in the world and you can come over to Australia and get one of these jobs, no problem. I had no experience, like no real experience, no experience driving machines, no experience like working on machines or anything like that. So yeah, if you're in that boat, yeah, fucking listen up. So a question I'm getting asked a lot, did I have like work lined up, or did I just come over here and find work? I didn't have anything lined up, so I just got over to Australia and hit the ground running pretty much as soon as I landed. I knew that I wanted to get working pretty much like as soon as I could. Most people come over to Australia on a working holiday visa and blow the absolute tits off it in the first like couple of months, go partying and sightseeing. I did like the complete opposite way around, so I like got over and just wanted to get working right away. So yeah, I pretty much got a job after, I think it was like 26 days or something after landing. So proof is in the pudding. You can do it too. As I say, I'm literally you a couple of months ahead. If you have this idea and you want to do it as well, you actually can do it. Like, I'm proof. I'm proof. So whenever I was doing my research back in Ireland, it was definitely made out that you can just walk over here and just walk straight into the job. That definitely isn't the case. Like, it's just like a glorified thing online. But it's pretty competitive over here. There's a lot of people over here like that are wanting these jobs. Obviously, if you have a trade or you're a fucking digger driver or you're whatever, you have like some sort of machine driving background like from back home, 100% you'd find a job like no problem. There is shitloads of work over here. And I went to Perth specifically because I knew that like in WA, that's like where a lot of the mining is. I'm not too sure what the crack is about like the East Coast, like Queensland and New South Wales and shit, but like I just knew that the Western Australia was where a lot of the big mining projects were. So I landed in Australia. I had about 4 days of like sightseeing shit, went and saw Kings Park and went to the beach and all that kind of crack, and then I hit the ground running and started doing the tickets. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the tickets, I posted a video all about it a couple of days ago. Go see what I mean. I'll explain what they are, and I tell you what tickets I did as well. So I was just willing to put a bit of money up front to make myself more credible, and I was willing to do that because I knew that it would drastically increase my chances to be employed, and the sooner I would make the money back. And I made the money back in literally the first week. So it was a small investment up front, but it was totally worth it in my eyes. So the next step I'm going to talk about, I would say, is the actual sole reason why I managed to get a job so quickly with no experience. So I contacted a resume company called Win-Win, right? I'm going to leave it, this sounds so fucking mad, but I'm going to leave a link in my bio to the exact place that I contacted to sort out my resume. So it's ran by a girl called Alana. She has been in the mining industry for years and years, and she's now started her own recruitment company. And her sole business is getting people like me and you, or people that want to get into the mining industry, to make you way more credible and way more employable. So I sent her my CV, right, and she completely overhauled the whole thing, made me up a killer cover letter, went through my LinkedIn profile, went through my Seek profile, and just like did it absolutely like everything for me, and it was unbelievable. If you saw the resume that I sent her and then the one that they sent me back, it is actually chalk and cheese, night and day. So if you're actually serious about like getting one of these roles, I would 100% go to the link in my bio, research their packages. I can't even remember what fucking package I got with them, but they'll help you, like they'll be on the phone to you the whole time. It's like a lot of back and forth until you're completely happy with the resume that they send you. They help me through interview questions as well. They give me like a list of people to contact, like agencies and people that were looking jobs, and yeah, I found one. So I would say the jewel in my fucking crown of how I got a role so quickly was definitely through this company. So if you're actually serious, as I say, click the link in my bio and go to that page and have a look through yourself. And as I said before, it is like a bit of a small investment, but I knew like proof is in the pudding now. I was like so happy I spent that money on one of their packages because it got me the role like way quicker. You hear people, oh, I've been over here for like months and months and months and I haven't heard anything. I was over here for like less than a month and I got something, and I would say this is the sole reason why I fucking got it was through this win-win company. So yeah, check them out. This isn't like a sponsored ad or anything. I'm just giving people information on what I did, and it worked for me, so hopefully it works for you as well. So once you get your resume and your cover letter and your LinkedIn done up by Win-Win, yeah, then it's just sort of down to you. They don't actually like essentially like get you the job, they just make you like look way better, way more attractive to like the employers. And whenever the employers were like contacting me back and like organizing interviews, all like pretty much every single one of them said that like my resume like stood out. And it was definitely down to Alana. So thank you, Alana, wherever you are. The reason me getting the job is down to you. So I owe you a beer if I ever fucking meet you. But yeah, as I say, the recruiters were saying how my resume stood out to them and it caught their eye, even though like I didn't really have that much experience. So yeah, then it's down to you. Then you just start applying on Seek like fuck and just don't stop until you get something. And yeah, it's not really enough like you just sitting there just sending out resumes. Like you need to be like actively going out and hunting for it. Like I was on my phone all the time. I was ringing people all the time. I was like emailing people. I was messaging people on LinkedIn. I was doing this, I was doing that. And then also with the Win-Win package, I then whenever I had like a couple of interviews lined up, I then they helped me through the interview questions and what is most likely going to be asked and sort of help me prep answers and shit like that. So which I used in the interview and it got me the job. So yeah, big thanks again to Win-Win. And as I say, yeah, just click on that wee link in my bio and have a scan through and see what you think. So yeah, folks, that's pretty much my pathway and how I got my FIFO role. Get over to Australia, get a couple of tickets under your belt, contact Alana, exactly where I went to, and yeah, she'll make you look like a shining star, give you a bit of a direction, interview prep, and yeah, then it's sort of over to you to go and find it. And the roles are there. Just grab the bull by the horns and don't fucking stop until you get something. And yeah, keep all the messages coming through. I've literally got, I would say probably like 300 messages on Instagram and even more on TikTok. Definitely send me messages on Instagram because like I'd rather just like send a little like voice note or video note as a reply rather than typing it all because it just fucking takes ages. So yeah, hope people are liking the video. Hope people are liking the videos, and if it gets one person or two people a job that they want and it makes them loads of money, then it's a fucking job well done for me. I'd be happy with that. And yeah, so hope you're getting value and a bit of education about what I'm doing and how I got where I am. And yeah, keep her fucking lit and chat soon. Bye. Need to go to bed.